The Attleboro Community Council had a special guest visitor at their bi-monthly meeting this week. Developmental psychologist, author, and advocate for women's leadership Birute Regine visited Attleboro to share her experiences writing the book titled Iron Butterflies. The book talks about how women's leadership has had growing influence in business leadership. We spoke with Dr. Regine to learn more about her talk and her book.
And regardless of who you voted for in terms of the president, one thing is clear, that women are coming into their power. We saw in the Senate, there's 20% women now. Of course, that isn't a fair representation since we're half the population, but we're moving in the right direction. I've been living in New Hampshire, and so New Hampshire, which is generally a conservative state, has a first all-female delegation. So women are coming into their power, and we are in a profound time of transition right now, and a potential for social transformation. My name is Birute Regine. I'm a developmental psychologist by trade, do executive and life coaching, and author, founder of Iron Butterfly Power Circles. Where I live isn't always an easy answer. I spend my time in Cambridge and New Hampshire and Richmond, Virginia. I went to undergraduate school at Boston College. I got my master's and doctorate at Harvard Graduate School of Education. I've been to the College of Executive Coaching, and I was also an affiliate. I was a visiting scholar at Wellesley College in the Center for Research on Women, an affiliate of the Stone Center, which is founded by Jean Baker Miller. So I was invited to talk to the Area Community Council, and personally I was really very surprised because I was very happy to be here, but then when I saw the pamphlets of what these people were doing in the community, I was actually moved to tears because they're doing such heartfelt work and speaking for those with no voice and taking care of the disenfranchised. I mean, it's really sacred work that they're doing. I felt very honored to be in their presence, and I think my hope when I speak is primarily to validate women's experience. Often women will come up to me and say, "Geez, I thought I was crazy, but you really made me realize that I'm not," and that always makes me feel good. I co-authored a book with my husband, Roger Lewin, who's a science writer, it's The Soul at Work, Embracing Complexity Science for Business Success. And in that book, in retrospect, I realized that most of the people that we spoke to were men. And they were very successful because they had developed a more feminine style to their leadership. Not only were they concerned with the bottom line, but they were really concerned with the culture and the quality of relationships in their organization. And that proved to be very successful. That contributed to their great success. So I thought, wow, what does that dynamic balance between masculine and feminine skills look like in women? And that launched me onto this project, which ultimately became Iron Butterflies, Women Transforming Themselves in the World. And what I discovered was really what I call a revolution hidden in plain sight. Women are actually transforming the meaning of power, of leadership, of success, and midwifing a new era of collaboration and cooperation. Well, one woman came to me and said she ended up, after reading the book, she struggled a lot with what she was how the book was affecting her. She ended up leaving her job, finding a completely different career, because in some ways it connected her to her authentic self. And often women will think that I'm doing what I should be doing, but it may not be what they really are meant to be doing. I get emails from people around the world, and then often it's sort of like people are coming up for oxygen when they say, "Oh, yes, someone knows my experience." And so to me, my goal of writing this book, the one thing I wanted, my one wish with this book was that it would resonate with women, and I think it is. Go to Amazon, it's on Amazon. You can go to my website, which is www.ironbutterflies.com. I would encourage your local bookstore to order it, because I love to support local bookstores. So there's plenty of avenues. And Join me on Facebook. It's Iron Butterflies on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter, Iron Butterflies. Love to have your conversation. You can join my newsletter. So